Well, hello everybody, this is Dear Mama Sal, and today we're going to be doing the chocolate covered marshmallows in the Dufus Cooking Report. So this is really working very hard. I take about a 1 cup bowl, fill them full of those chocolate chip wafers. I come here and I'm going to do 1 minute. Okay, and I'm going to do power level 5. And that I find is just about enough to get it to start melting. And once it's nice one. Once it's done that, then I'll probably put it in for about another 15 seconds. I'm going to stir it up and then I'll put it back in for another 15 seconds. So I'll show you that when we get there. Okay, so we've done 1 minute at 50%, and now I'm just going to stir those up. So just hold on 1 second. So after stirring it up, you can see that some of it has melted, but some of it hasn't. So I'm going to put it in for another 15 seconds. And it's actually amazing what another 15 seconds can do. So this was another 15 seconds, and I gave it a really good stir. It took a while, but basically what had happened is that the wafers themselves were actually melting. Not actually melted, but melting. So just as you stir it, it helps just get them to finish melting. And now we're ready to do the fun bit. These are the white chocolate ones I did today, and I dipped some of them into Score bits. That's Score toffee. Actually, in my local supermarket, I can buy that. Comes like this. You can buy it in bulk. So that's what I did. Now this lot that I'm about to do, I'm about to sprinkle them with just wriggled sprinkles, and I'll put that in there in just a second, as I'm going to show you. Okay, so my able assistant Laurie, say hi Laurie.
Hey.
Has come to help us get this down on video for you. Now I noticed that she's got a drink with her, which she will need to tell Manon is actually pure Coke. Manon will think you've got rum in there. Okay, so I'm going to get my one, and the
Well, this would be easier if I had my glasses.
yeah, actually, I don't know what I did with mine, so just keep
or yours. Do you have 2 pair?
Yeah, somewhere. Yeah. I know I had it somewhere.
Chocolate.
Okay, well let's not waste a lot of time. I'll find it as I go around, I'm sure.
Bits.
Okay, so here we go.
Sprinkles.
It's really interesting.
Marshmallows.
So, we take 1 marshmallow, size medium. Stick a stick in. Very difficult so far. Next, we twirl it in the chocolate. And then we twirl it the other way. Okay, now we got way too much chocolate. So what I do is I just roll it sort of against the side to sort of get rid of the excess. And then that's a pretty good looking piece of chocolate. Now I'm going to stick it here just for a couple of seconds. Okay, yeah, you get everything covered in chocolate. Very good, Sal. Because I want some of the chocolate, the excess chocolate, just to go down, and then, but before it hardens, I'm going to stick it in here to make it pretty.
It looks really thick, the chocolate.
Yeah, it's a bit like my brain.
Thick?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's probably a little thicker than I would like as well, but as long as it still works, we're happy, right? So just getting the excess off. For those people who like playing with mud pies, this is going to be fun. For those of you who want perfection, probably isn't the way to go. So all you keep doing is just keep going. Stretch. Think of it as exercise.
How's your squats doing?
They're not. We did that to help Jen get married.
Oh, right, right.
Okay. I have absolutely no reason whatsoever to carry her back to doing them. Because you know I would do them for somebody else, but not for myself. But Manon does say that I need to go back to the turtle gym. Or Jen was also saying that that's how she's coping with Christmas. Because she knows she's got a sweet tooth, she's going to eat the wrong thing, so she's gone into running, just to show us all up. And the chances of my running are 0 to none. So I will need to go back on the turtle gym. Okay, so what have we got? We've got a cup full of chocolate, roughly. I think one of these containers is about a cup. By the way, I only work with this much because it does start to harden as you're working with it. I'm sure that makes sense. And so I find that it's just about the right amount to do some. And oh, that was beautifully done, so one of your better efforts. Now you'll also notice, Laura,
Yes.
that I put chocolate at the bottom where the stick goes into the marshmallow.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason for that would be?
Because it looks pretty.
That would be one reason.
So you don't see any marshmallow?
That would be the second
Seals
reason.
the marshmallow on the stick.
Seals the marshmallow on the stick. Very good. Okay, so here we go. So you got this motion, right? Everybody? Then we roll it against the side to...
Get off any excess chocolate.
Well, most of it.
Well,
Not any.
chunks of it.
Chunks of it. So it stops. Now, we stick it here. Okay, so by the time we've done 6, which is
Now.
done.
Yeah.
Yep, exactly. Then we'll go back to the first one. And then we're going to... This doesn't make me happy at all.
That's pretty.
It is pretty, isn't it? What do you think?
Beautiful.
I missed a bit. Now, if we could find the coconut, I'd do some coconut ones, but we'll do some tomorrow maybe, if I can find it. This you've got to see. We just realized that we couldn't find, somewhere in all the baking stuff, we have got colored sugars. We know it's there, we cannot find the box that's got them in. So we went, as you know, Mama Sal would say, go Google it and let's see how to make colored sugar. And you're probably laughing already. So I said to Laurie, if we're going to try this, we definitely have to record it because it could be a monumental doofus moment, in which case I know you'd all want to know about it. So Laurie tells me we need, and it's coming any minute now, 1 cup of sugar.
1 cup of sugar.
And we've got a bowl that's sort of 2-cup bowl, a container, well 1.5 probably. Now, here's the thing. How many drops?
2.
2 drops. We're doing red because it's festive. Now Manon would like it that you only do about 1.
Why?
Because she likes pink.
Oh.
Is there by any chance a lid on it?
Yeah.
So here's our first doofus moment. The drops don't come out very well if you have not taken the little... Yeah. I'm so glad that Laurie does stuff like that. I thought it was just me. And there is our first doofus moment.
And I was so scared.
Why did I know this was going to be a doofus moment? Now be very careful because you're used to squeezing it very hard. Okay. Now, everybody, don't breathe. Okay, here we go.
1. 2.
Very good.
Okay, now
Now we cover it. And
for 1 minute. How come I gotta do it? Did we time it?
we can't see the thing you're doing. We can't see how it's changing. Oh, it's working though.
I know.
Okay, now I presume that they don't want to see your boobs jiggling up and down for a minute. So maybe we'll come back and I will do the rest of my chocolate while we do that.
We'll see.
What do you think? Just about ready?
Think so?
It looks like it's changed colour.
It's pink now.
Now, Manon will be very happy, but the colour you actually wanted was?
More of a red, I think.
Okay, so we're going to put another couple of drops in, do you think?
Yeah.
Think about it. People pay to go to the gym and do this, Laura.
I know.
That's how you got to think about it. Change the thinking. Change the thinking. Okay, that's a nice colour there. Look at that. Hang on, peeps.
Pretty.
Have a look at this, peeps. That's a really nice pink. Manon will love you for that. What do you think, Manon? So 1, 2 again. The one thing that is that if it ends up too much, we can always add a bit more sugar.
That's correct.
How can it be too much red? It's Christmas. Okay, whilst Laurie carries on, I'm going to do the next chocolate thing. Okay, so Laurie's now saying to me that...
Because it's just gotten a darker pink.
It's now got a darker pink. So what do we think? 6 drops?
How much more you want me to try?
Well, if it's too much, we
it's
just...
going to get lumpier, I think. That's what I'm worried about. See, there's because it's wet. Well, I guess not.
It's the way you delicately stuck your finger in there that's very sort of hygienic, I think is the word. Okay. Okay, so Laura, we're saying how many drops of sugar have we got in, and colouring have we got in here now?
13 drops.
Okay. And we can't be bothered to wait for red.
No.
So we're just going to dunk these. This is not easy to do, so I'm going to hand it over to Laura. Hang on a second. There we go. Thank you. We're now going to dunk... Oh, that's pretty, Laura.
It's a pretty pink. I think for the chocolates it needs to be that really
But I mean, that looks like a...
little snowball or something. I don't know.
Means probably if we do it on white sugar, it would look even better.
Icing sugar.
Icing sugar, we've got that, haven't we?
Have we got that?
Yeah, so this we're going to use for sugar cookies.
Yes.
Okay.